YouTube, is your boy D giving you this week's episode of Black Lightning, episode 4, entitled Black Jesus. Man, it was another good episode. Like, likewise, guys, I'm loving this series so far. The series is great. It's amazing. I love how they, talk about real topics, real tackle real issues. So let's jump right into it. Let's go. We first all starts off with us. There's a commotion in Mr. Jeff's school. We found out the student is he overdosed on drugs. He's like some kind of like a raw animal. He's tearing up toilet bowls, urinals. He's like a beast, foaming out the mouth, crazy eyes and everything. I was like, oh my God, these kind of drugs do that to you. I seen drugs. I ain't never seen no drugs do that to the people in my life. I said, okay, that's some new type of drugs, boy. But anyway, anywho, so Jeff is going to the bathroom, and he realized that this kid's out of control, so he had to use the lightning. So he shooting the first time, pow! He stuns him a little bit. He down, but he kind of like this on the ground, and he ain't really down, so he had to shoot him twice to knock him out. And he shoots in the pocket, it's some type of drugs. So, it's been, we found out this student who has the drugs, his name is Bernard. Bernard is apparently he's a positive student. He's going to college. He has he got scholarships, 4 scholarships. So the brother, he's smart. He probably going to be a doctor, lawyer. We don't know what it is. But anyway, because he got some bad company or what have you, or he just want to, try it out, try to, be with the crowd or whatever, man. He trying to be with the crowd right now. He trying to hang out with the crowd, you know what I'm saying? But, so he basically, I'm jumping around scenes, y'all just forgive me. He's in the principal office with his father. And, basically the father's like, you know what? We can't have Bernard, because Bernard's going to get suspended because the school wants, to expel Bernard. And the father's like, we can't have my son be expelled. He got to go to college, because I don't know if he's the first one in his family to go to college. Maybe that's why the father's kind of impressing on him and begging, Mr. Jeff to help him out, because he probably is the first in his family to go to college, so he don't want him to, not to go to college, make something of his son, do better for himself. So, you see, and I kind of like how the father's really, I kind of like how the father is like really fighting for his son. He really begging. He's not just like, whatever, you want to mess up his eye, I don't care. Who's not really active in his son's life. He's really clearly active in his son's life. So I appreciate that when they're going there. So basically, Jeff is like, you know what? He's not gonna get suspended. He's gonna go to college, and he gonna make it. He gives a little speech like, who we fighting for? You gonna be great. Blah 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 blah. And Jeff was like, you know what? I'm gonna send you. We're gonna get Bernard to college, but Bernard gotta be a snitch. And so when you get these drugs, then Bernard ain't gonna be no snitch. And I'm like, his father was like, today you gonna be a snitch. Today you gonna start snitching, boy. Start snitching. And Bernard, spilled the tea or whatever. Saying he got the drugs from Too Short, blah blah blah. And he got it for free. So we found out that drug he got is called green light. He had some kind of potent drugs that once you get hooked, you can't get off, right? So so anyway, Black Lightning, that's Black Lightning. He's tackling trying to find out the source of the drugs. So he hit up one of the small time drug dealers who was like, I'm not gonna spill the tea. I ain't gonna be a snitch. I ain't gonna be no snitch. I'm down for the code, my brother. You ain't gonna. So he basically like, he ain't playing. He shot him like, whoa, whoa. He was like, bro, we could do this all night. We do this any night. all night. And he walked. I'm like, because I was scared for my life. Jeff wasn't, Blacklight wasn't playing. He was like, we could do it all night. And he had to like this. What you? He's like, I got this from this guy named Too Short. Blah 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 blah. Boom 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 boom, woody woody woo. And I'm like, what's Too Short? Two stop, Too Short. I'm like, Too Short, and then you got Lala. Cause I'm like scared of Lala and 2 Bits. I think he called him 2 Bits or whatever. Too Short, 2 Bits. I don't know. 2 Bits don't even sound terrifying. Yeah, 2 Bits. I'm 2 Bits. Anyway, so that ain't really, Anyway, you find out that 2 Bits was, Jeff know 2 Bits because he was, he was like, I guess he was in school. They ran track together. And 2 Bits, when he went at Jeff and said, bro, you need to stop, chill with that drug stuff. You need to stop and chill with that drug stuff or whatever. Too Short was like, you know what? I hear you though. I gotta do it for my family, and I ain't gonna stop. I don't care if it kills my own people and all that. It's for my family. So then, round two, round dose. So Black Lightning came through, and Black Lightning was like this. So when Black Lightning came through, now Too Short's attitude was like, don't send me to jail. I can't do 30 years. This is my 3rd time. I'm like, whoa, 3 times? And you ain't learned a lesson the first time. I'd be like, you going to jail. But Jeff didn't do that. Black Lightning didn't do that. Black Lightning never do that, He was like, I'm going to send me to jail, but tell me who you got it from. And then he starts spilling the tea or whatever. And this fool is so hilarious. He's like, I know you're going to knock me out, but can you take a picture with me? Can you take a picture and put it on Instagram? I was like, yo, you idiot. Yo, you an idiot, son. And Jeff knocks him out. Wow, he knocks him out. Bam, 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 bam. He knocks him out. Gangster knocks him out. But anywho, then we get to, and then we find out even kids in the school are getting dealt with drugs because, again, I'm gonna jump around phone, flow with me, baby, flow with me. Anissa's riding around, riding dirty in the car. She riding down dirty with the car. Riding down dirty with the car. And then we see that one of the students want to, be sold drugs. And these comes through, and the girls are like, Harry Tubman's coming through. I was like, yo, you ain't right, Conan, go Harry Tubman. Come on. I was like, you ain't right, girl. You ain't right. She's trying to save your life. She's trying to get your life. She's trying to save you, girls. But anyway, and she's like telling the kids, like, why are you selling drugs to you selling drugs to your own people? And they didn't care. And when the guys are like, I had a gun. And these guys look like, don't try me. Don't try me. And the guy was like, you know what? That B is crazy, yo. And this was like, what you say? You heard me, that B. And this gave it like, okay, I'm gonna show who that B is. I'm gonna show you who that B is. I'm gonna show you who the B is today. I'm gonna show you who the B is today. So we're gonna come to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that storyline soon. We're gonna get to that storyline right there. Then we find out more about Tobias. Tobias meets Lady Eve, who's played by the wonderful, beautiful, so lovely, so talented Jill Scott. And Jill Scott, I guess she's working on the body. I don't know if she created a new body or something, because she wish she had the knife. She'd be scaring me, girl. She had the knife. I was getting scared with me. I was like, she got the knife. She's like, basically, this whole scene basically you find out that, that German says, my partners, you were doing a good job, Tobias. We gave you, we found out that Tobias was a politician. And it worked out, and then basically went underground, and then met up, and then, Lady Eve and her partners gave him the 100, and he was doing great with the 100, giving them power, because they went on the belief that Tobias, that Black Lightning was dead. So Black Lightning was dead. So they're like, oh, well, you're doing great, because we believe that, Black Lightning dead, but we find out, bro, Black Lightning ain't dead. He alive. He moving. 10 fingers and 10 toes. He's moving. Listen. And then she was like, you know what? It's kind of like how you lie on you lie on the resume. You know how people say, well, I could do this right there in the resume. I could type 1,000 words per minute. I know this computer. I know how to spell this and that and that. And so good. But when you come to the job, you find out, wait, they don't know what they're doing. Like, why you ain't know what you're doing? You say you can do it on your resume. You say you're good on the resume. We find out he's lying. You find out he's lying. And it's kind of like she's saying that the body's lying right now. Because, and the Bible was like, you know what, I made you millions of dollars, though. I made one mistake. And she's like, nah, I ain't about that. You ruin your reputation. You're playing us like a fool. Because now people see Black Light there, so they know that Black Light is alive, is swinging. And, and basically says, he tells Tobias, you better do something about it, because you ain't going to do something about it that, you're going to be turned into dust. Because she gave you a little story about how, how rhinos are viable, use some match skin and turn to dust. It's like, dude, you better take care of this Black Lightning problem. If you don't, we're going to take care of you. See, Tobias is, he's sweating. He angry. So he goes to the medical examiner. He pissed. He beat on the medical. So I'm like, I told you say you killed Black Lightning. Woo! I told you say you did it. And the guy said, well, I saw him in the river. I know he gonna come out. Well, he's like, Tobias, are you sure he came out? Well, I ain't sure. And Tobias was like, you know what? You didn't kill Black Lightning. You owe me your death. So you got one of the goons to beat him. I was like, dang. I was like Tobias. So, so in that scene, we see, and then another scene we see with Jennifer. Jennifer, visits her boyfriend, Khalid, I believe. He's in the hospital. He's trying to know how to walk or whatever. And she overhears the nurses saying that, I don't know why they gonna do that, because he can't walk. He ain't never gonna walk. And Jennifer's like, well, he can, we can hear you, and Khalid can hear you. And the nurse was like, whatever. And Khalid was like, what's cool? Say what he want to say. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna make it. I was like, that's what Khalid. I was rooting for him. But at last, we found out later on in the episode that he has this pure spine that he ain't never gonna walk again. He has so much hopes and futures. He had future to be a track star. He will get to college. He will get out the hood, because you want to get out the hood. But bam, he got shot. He got shot, y'all. He got shot. Anywho. Whew. Anyway, we get to, then we see Anissa's situation. She's talking to she's with her new boo, Grace, now. And they walking out the bar. And then, I guess one of the guys that knows Grace or whatever says, coming through, and Grace says, we had an agreement. He ain't coming through. She was going to call the cops. And the guy was like, you know what? He was, he's, Byron and Grace. And, Anissa with her new powers, did a little push like this. And dude was flying. I was like, so now, she got powers. So she going to be the Black Lightning? Or she going to be the female Black Lightning? You know what I'm saying? And then, her fathers know that she's Black Lightning, or they find out. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, right? Yeah. So basically, she's taking up Black Lightning. Oh, and in that scene too, Black Lightning, right? Black Lightning. He was looking at warehouses that where the drugs was being moved. He said that the factory is being clean or whatever, and everything's looking good or whatever. Everything's clean. He said this is a great operation. It's high tech, But then he realized there was an explosion, and he wanted to go and take his explosion. And Cammy's like, you can't do that. If we lose this truck, we don't know where the truck's going. And Blacklight was like, we'll take care of the truck later. We gotta get the explosion. And Cammy on the videotape, I think he saw there was Anissa in one of the videotapes, but he, because the way he was looking, Blacklight, who was that? He said, nah, ain't nothing. So he knows it's Anissa. He knows it's Anissa. I feel he knows it, but he don't want to tell Jeff that. Okay, I see you, Cameron / Alpha keeping secrets. I feel you. All right. Then we see Tobias, and there's a lady that comes through. It's his baby sister. I said, his baby sister. They're hugging, and the baby sister was like, you know what? We need to get rid of Black Lightning, but we ain't gonna kill him. We're gonna make him look like the bad guy. We're gonna use Khalil to help us do it. She basically told Tobias to say, make Khalil think that it's Black Lightning fault. That's why he's in a mess. And maybe if we could turn that against, make Black Lightning look like the bad guy, other people will do the dirty work for you, and you ain't gotta lift the finger. So anyway, during the hospital stay, Khalil has some gifts. We found out that Tobias gave him the gifts, and Tobias basically was like, you know what, Black Lightning did me dirty, just like you. He ruined my life, just like you. And you know what I'm saying? You can use the pain. The pain will make you stronger. So when he plays, he's saying, I can help you get rid of Black Lightning. Either I'm gonna give you some powers or what have you, right? That's what I think he's gonna do. Boom, boom, boom. And then the next scene, we see that Brandon's father getting beat up. He getting bloody. He getting knocked out. I was like, wow. And because we found out that Bernard's father, Bernard went back to the drugs, and Bernard was trying to stop him, but the 100s came and beat him up, and the cops didn't do nothing. So Black Lightning went through to the crack house, do what Black Lightning do best. He kicking behind, kicking butt, being gangster about it. He being gangster about it. And he carried Bernard to the rehab. So that was cool. That was dope. Right? That was dope. Yeah. So that was dope. We found out, and I'm not really gonna go to the whole situation with Jennifer. She quits track because she said she wanted to be with Khalid. And Khalid didn't look like he cared, so that pretty much was the storyline on that. I think I got all the major parts. I didn't get every little detail of the recap. So, but I got the stuff that we need to talk about, guys. That was very important. That I feel is very important. So anyway, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to my channel. Comment on my videos, like my videos, of course, share my videos. Anyway, this is your boy D. I'm out. Holla.